Good morning, everyone. This is Ken Brewster, the Aquatics Director from the Greater Scranton YMCA. Our swim lesson topic for this week will be the elementary backstroke. This stroke is not one of our competitive strokes that we teach to our swimmers, but it is a good recovery stroke. What I mean by that is it's a stroke that swimmers can use if they end up too far away from the edge of the pool, they're too tired to swim properly. They can take this position and use this stroke and keep their airway above water, but still safely make it to the side of the pool. Our safety around water topic today will be how to select a safe swim area. So this one's geared more towards our parents. And if you go to a new pool or a new facility or a new beach for the first time, I'm going to give you some tips and tricks of things to look for to make sure you keep you and your family safe while enjoying the water. So now we're going to move on to the elementary backstroke. All right, guys, so we're going to be working on the elementary backstroke. This stroke is probably one of the earlier strokes your kids would learn. It's a pretty simple stroke, and it helps build confidence in our swimmers. So this is a stroke that we're going to do on our back, obviously. It's a recovery stroke, so that way if your swimmer gets tired, they can default to this stroke to help them make it to the side of the pool. So first and foremost, I have my daughters, Ava and Elle, here to help to show us the elementary backstroke. All right, so the first part of the elementary backstroke that we're going to talk about will be our arms. So for this one, when we teach it, we're going to use the chicken, T, soldier technique. So first and foremost, we're going to do chicken. So everybody show me chicken. So we're going to have our arms up to our pits. Then we're going to transition to the letter T. So show me your T. And then soldier. So we're going to have our arms down on our sides. So one more time, chicken, T, soldier. Chicken, T, soldier. All right, so those are the arms. Now we're going to add the leg movement. So typically when you do the elementary backstroke, you're going to use the breaststroke kick, okay? Obviously, since we're standing, we're going to only be able to show it to you on one leg. So we're going to do chicken, T, soldier. Chicken, T, soldier. Good job, girls. Thanks. So as promised, we're going to do it one time on the floor. So we're going to do chicken, T, soldier. Chicken, T, soldier. All right, so now we have Elle showing us the elementary backstroke. So she's going to start off with the chicken, T, soldier. Chicken, T, soldier. All right, thanks, Elle. So now we're going to move on to our safety around water topic. Hey everyone, our safety around water topic for this week is how to select a safe place to swim or a safe area to swim. And so when I say place, I mean a new pool, a beach, or a new facility. And so I'm going to give you 4 areas of concern that are pretty easy to identify when you walk into a new facility. And these will allow you to make the best decision when it comes to the safety of you, yourself, and your family. So the first thing we're going to talk about are the lifeguards. Are there properly trained lifeguards available at the facility that you're currently at? When I say properly trained, one, the lifeguard should be easily identified. So they should either be in a lifeguard shirt, they should have a rescue tube of some sort, sunglasses, visor, whistle, any number of those indicators. Maybe they're in an elevated stand. All these would let you know who the lifeguard is. Behavior-wise, is the lifeguard distracted? Are they paying attention? Are they having side conversations? Are they engaged in other duties for, longer than 3 to 5 seconds? Or are they just honed in, purposely watching the water? So that's what we want to see from our staff. That's what we want to see from our lifeguards. So the next topic we're going to talk about is proper rescue equipment and the availability of a phone on the deck. So most facilities will either have a backboard, the lifeguards will have rescue tubes or hip packs with masks in them. And so all those are good indicators of a safe facility that's taking care of their staff to take care of their members. The other thing we want to look for is a phone. So in case there is an emergency and that lifeguard's in the pool, saving someone, is there a phone for somebody to dial 911 and call for help? So we want to make sure that any facility we're swimming at has a combination or both of those 2 things. That way you can ensure the safety of your family if there is an emergency at that facility. So the next thing we're going to talk about are the rules and rule enforcement. So when you walk into a new facility, one of the first things you should do to kind of familiarize yourself with that facility is find the facility rules. Okay, things you'll find on those rules typically include like no glass bottles, no running on the deck, no breath holding games, but every facility is slightly different. So first things first, are those rules posted? Okay, if they're not, that may be an indicator of this facility might not be the safest place to be, okay, or they may not have a strong safety culture. Next, once you familiarize yourself with the rules, are the staff there, are the lifeguards enforcing the rules themselves? So, a universal rule at most pools is no running. And so are we seeing kids running all over the deck and nobody saying anything? Some facilities have rules against food or beverage on the pool deck. If that's one of the rules, are we observing people eating, meals on the deck, dropping trash on the floor, and it's not being addressed? So the rules, are they posted, and are the rules being enforced clear and consistently, is usually a good indicator of the safety consciousness of that facility. So the last thing we're going to talk about today are drain covers. In the US, there are pretty stringent safety rules and regulations in reference to drain covers at pools. And so what I'm going to give you guys are a couple just cheap, easy tricks to look for when you're in a pool that may indicate that something is either being done very right or maybe going on very wrong at a pool that you're swimming at. So most of those rules center around anti-entrapment, basically making sure somebody can't get stuck to that drain or their hair can get tangled in that drain. And that's the driving force of a lot of our regulations in the US. So a good pool cover typically will be domed at the top. It'll have small holes as opposed to large holes in the drain, and it'll have a wide surface area. Basically, you wouldn't be able to cover that entire drain with your torso. Okay, what that does is it prevents you from being sucked down to the drain and not being able to get yourself off of the drain or get your child off of the drain as well. Things we don't want to see when it comes to drain covers: are they flat? Are they do they have a small surface area, and do they have very large holes? Because all of these things are indicators that we could become entrapped on that drain either by suction or by having a piece of our bathing suit or our attire somehow get entangled in that drain as well. Okay, so as a review, the 4 things we're looking for: properly trained lifeguards, functional rescue equipment, are the rules being enforced, is there a telephone available, and drain covers at the pools that we and our family are going to be enjoying this fun summer. So that's my swim lesson and safety around water topic for this week. I hope to see you guys soon.